Hey, this is Chris, and welcome back to my TikTok tips and tricks series. So on this episode, I'm going to be talking about the Creator Fund, what it is, how you get into it, how you can benefit from it, and then I'll go over the pros and cons of joining the Creator Fund.
So you might be wondering, how do you get into the Creator Fund, and what is the Creator Fund? Well, first of all, the Creator Fund is a program that TikTok is putting on to actually pay content creators for their content. It's pretty cool. It's not quite like YouTube. YouTube pays you more for monetization, ads, that kind of stuff. Whereas TikTok pays you on a algorithm that is based on your views, likes, shares, and it's not really an algorithm that is the public. It's a private algorithm, but that's what it's based on. Basically, the more popular your videos are, the more money you get paid for them. And as for how you get in the Creator Fund, basically you have to first off have 10,000 followers. You have to have at least 10,000 views in the last 30 days before applying. And then you would have to have no community or guideline violations within that same time frame. It might even be a few months prior. But those are the requirements for joining the Creator Fund. As for the pros and cons of the Creator Fund, so honestly, first off, pros, you get paid. It's not a lot. That's probably the con of that. But it really depends. I have been making about $200 a month from the Creator Fund, which is more money than I had before. And it's just for doing something I love to do, painting and making videos about my art. So I personally say the Creator Fund is worth it. I might say that it would be more worth it the more followers you have first off. So yeah, it really depends on how popular your videos are. That's what it comes down to.
So I've seen some content creators talking about being Shadowbans and whatnot on TikTok, and I want to say that it's kind of a fine line between Shadowban and myth, like an urban myth. I don't personally believe in most of the cases of shadow banning that people are talking about. For instance, there's been people with maybe 3,000, 4,000 followers who on average get maybe 100 to 300, maybe even 500 views per video, and will then complain that they are being shadow banned because that is a low ratio compared to their follower count. And my issue with that is that my ratio, as someone who has at this point in making this video 400,000 followers, my ratio is actually smaller than that. So I get an average of 3 to maybe 20,000 views per video, which if we were thinking about in terms of the same ratio, that would be like if I had 4,000 followers and it was getting an average of 30 to 20 or 30 to 200 views per video, which if we're thinking about that, that is even less than someone who has 4,000 followers also and is getting around 100 to 200, maybe even 500 views. So really it comes down to ratios, because TikTok isn't going to show your entire following, your videos. Take for instance, I follow 5,000 people, and if you think about that, 5,000 people, if all of those people are posting 3 videos a day, and all those videos are 15 seconds long on average, that is so many hours of content. In fact, I just did some quick calculations. That is 60 hours of content. So obviously I can't watch that much videos in a day. So you got to think about that in context with the rest of your following. Not everyone is going to see your videos every day, and that's okay. So you just have to, I think about the fact that there is so much content out there that your entire following will not always see your content, unless they might actually be searching for it, which, sometimes that is the case. So you just you gotta go easier on yourself. You gotta go a little bit easier on the TikTok algorithm. I know the TikTok algorithm does suck, honestly, sometimes, a lot of times. but it really just comes down to the quantity of content that is out there. So yeah, don't think that you're doing bad or that you're shadow banned. Really, it just comes down to that.